Man, I used to be clumsy, but I done learned how to juggle. The way I flex on my muscle, it's getting hard to stay humble. I just jump over mountains like I don't know how to struggle. I'm talking climbing up easy like I was friends with Rapunzel. Don't need a light in my tunnel because I know that you're with me. Every step by step, R.I.P. goes out to Whitney. Slow it down like in Houston, I hear some supporters rooting, but none of them gon' take a bullet when these people start shooting. Just realizing I'm crazy, I probably crash a Mercedes just to prove to a non-believer Jesus Christ is the Savior. I'm just trying to be a part that y'all accept my behavior. I'm just trying to look apart. I cut my face with a razor. Do I look good? Won't you come over for dinner? Don't I cook good? Am I good enough?
What up, YouTube? This your boy Download back with another requested reply, and this time it's to a high gazelle, green beans and tuna. And you know what? As I listen to this project, man, I will say you are solid, dude. Like, you can definitely compete with a bunch of the underground rappers out there now, but you cannot compete with the best yet. Like, you haven't broken that level yet. I mean, this project is decent enough to promote, to try to get you a little bit of a name, man, but there's way too much room for you to improve upon yourself, to create the classic material that I know you deep down want to do. But the great thing is that you're heading in the right direction, man. Like, first of all, with this mixtape, you are remaining true to yourself. No matter if it's uncool to say so, man, especially in today's culture and such, you still do it and you still pull it off pretty decent. And also, you like to put messages in your music, in which that is very important for everybody, man, to have something to say with the songs that you are putting out. Like, that adds substance to individual tracks, man, and make them worth multiple listens, if you can get them songs to be dope. Now, my favorite songs off this was that Misfit Island, Eye in the Sky, Friday Night, and that Where You Are. Now, everything that you do can be better, dude, and definitely needs to be upgraded, from your lyrics to your production, and you got to master your flow, man. Now, as far as lyrics are concerned, man, a lot of people that have that gospel influence, like, I'm not saying you're a gospel rapper, but you got that gospel influence to you. A lot of rappers who have that really stray away from punchlines and such. They more focus on the messages of their songs, and that's a mistake. I tend to point rappers along these lines all to Lecrae. Like, I'm sure you've heard of Lecrae. You listen to what he has to say, he's putting across good meanings, and he also have good punchlines to keep people interested. You can do both. It is possible. It just takes a lot of work to develop yourself lyrically. And then you got to understand your tools in which you have in order to create these dope ass punchlines. See, the tools that you have is wordplay, a vocabulary, and metaphors. Now, your wordplay is pretty much exactly that. You're playing with your words, man, and there's a bunch of different examples that I could give you. Some of the guys that you can study that have taken wordplay to a whole nother level, so a rapper named Los and a rapper named Fred the Godson, man. You definitely want to peep out what they do. Like, Fred the Godson, he takes words, break them down, and make multiple meanings out of just one word. Los is just phenomenal with the fucking wordplay, man. Don't duplicate them, but study what they do, man, in order to create your own brand. Now, as I seen from the track listing, you definitely do your own beats at times, and then you go ahead and go out and get some production from other people, and you know, that's the smart thing. Trust me, there's people out there that specialize in beats that are damn terrific that you can get for the low, as you continue to build up your skills production-wise. But you can definitely search for better beats, man, in which you can go to my website, downloadpass.com, and click on beats, and you'll find a long list of producers that make some pretty awesome fucking beats that really don't have a name like that you can definitely get for the low. But ultimately, you as the producer, man, all that shit takes is just more practice. The more you practice, the more you work on your melodies, the more you work on your chord progressions, the more you study music theory, man, the better you're going to become. Don't get me wrong, there are times where your flow is on point, but then there are other times when it's not. Every lyric that you spit has to be on point to that beat. It has to have emotions to it that people can understand what you're saying. But you are definitely on the brink of being that. You just need more practice, man. You just need to memorize your lyrics back and forth, man, to the point that once you get to that lab, you can just hop in the booth and spit that shit without having to look at the paper. See, once you have all of your lyrics completely memorized, man, and ready to go to the point that you can spit it it in one take. Then you can hop in the booth and start playing around with how you're saying the lyrics. You can start slanging words you normally wouldn't slang. You can start changing your flow from place to place and remaining on point. It's very important to have the basics down first, but then after that, you can just open up and do a lot of different things with the way that you were saying your words. But I got to say, the project is definitely worth a listen. I definitely recommend everybody out there to go ahead and peep it on out. The link in the description below is going to take you directly there. And definitely give this man your own criticism to try to help him. We need to build each other up, man.